Hi. This is my essay, Hometown Wilted. At 13, I wanted to be anywhere but past Google. My small southern hometown had nothing for me. I would never get anywhere stuck here. I'd waste my life away as some bored housewife, cleaning up spilled sippy cups and dirty diapers. I knew this was true because it happened to my grandmother. There's no worse feeling than watching a woman you love realize she wasted her life away. My grandmother's nimble fingers are scarred from tailoring our school uniforms because she'd have to drive miles away just to get it done professionally. She's no expert either. I'd huff as my pant legs were always uneven, even if I was the only one to notice. Grandmother would try and try again, and I think my persistence might have caused all the wrinkles that adorned her face. When I was younger, her hair was always away from her face. She pinned back her dirty blonde locks with a small clamp, sometimes even those meant to seal open bags of chips. When you're a grandmother, you make do. Glamour is something she can almost never afford. Glamour is the red lipstick she only wore to weddings or funerals. Glamour is the brand new skirt she just bought from Goodwill. We were dirt poor both then and now, so she cherished those used clothes like they were made from the finest silks ever to touch a woman's skin. I'd always turn my nose up at those hand-me-downs and ugly thrift store jeans that never fit right. I remember thinking, when I live far away from here, I'm gonna buy designer jeans never once wore by a stranger, Prada belts and Gucci bags, no clearance tags or worn-out zippers. I'd leave this dusty old town and never come back. I've come to realize, though, that my little town is where I'm meant to be. I look at my grandmother's cropped hair with its faded gray strands and wish I could go back in time. I want to feel the cool mud of an October Saturday afternoon squished between my toes. I want to hear the clanging of pots as my mother and grandmother argue over what to cook for supper. When my mother left, my desire to leave did as well. I felt obligated to build a brand new beginning from the shards that she left behind. This little town is mine, and I must do my best to keep it that way. I watched this town grow as I did. It's hard to imagine what I'd be like without unpaved back roads and standstill creeks. No city skyline compares to the splash made by a single pebble in a serene body of water disrupted from its slumber. No department store can give you the satisfaction that I now know comes from getting $50 Aeropostale jeans for $7 after hours of searching. I once looked into the mirror and smeared my grandmother's red lipstick across my lips, hoping I looked just like her. Our eyebrows arched the same when we watched my younger cousin blow out his birthday candles at the neighborhood park. He tries so hard to do it by himself, but he always manages to get help from his big brother. Our eyes twinkle the same shade of blue when the stars are brighter than the moon itself. There's nothing like trying to count the stars, but being so engulfed in their beauty that you lose count. Our smiles glow the same when we watch as everything around us becomes old and gray and thankful. The general store with its faded brick withstands the Walmarts and Dollar Generals, but it barely makes it out alive. I watched as neighbors who spent years building homes from a clean foundation suddenly find themselves alone as their children leave for college. The playgrounds I spent my elementary days hoisting myself atop are now rusted and unsafe for play. Over the years, I've watched my town become a dying thing. It lies alone, far from anything I could have dreamed in my naive adolescent mind. Yet, I will not betray its memory. I want to build a life for myself that allows me to patch the holes of wear and tear that have been left behind. My father always tells me that I can make this town what it once was long before I was born if I put my mind to it. He remembers his summers as a child walking down the clear beach, now polluted and a murky brown. Pascagoula is wilting, but its roots still run deep. What it lacks in booming businesses, it makes up for a wonderful place to raise children. My grandmother told me that my children will never know the satisfaction that is all of the businesses that have died here. The locally owned grocery stores, the daycares, the Goodwills. I smile and tell her that I will ensure that they see it someday. Perhaps my father's right. I'm capable of great things, and this old town is too. Thank you.